let's play devil's advocate just for a minute or two, okay? And I know that this is perhaps maybe not where we were going with this episode today, but like just for the fun of it. Let's play a game. I'm gonna give both of you a budget, okay? $1,000. All right?
$1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right? Let's just humor me, okay? And you don't need to justify everything, okay? Just like really rapid answers, okay? Would you buy one watch or multiple watches? If so, name them. Starting with you, Alex.
A $1,000 watch.
A collection.
Bro,
or
you can't even get a strap for $1,000.
What planet are you living on, Mr. Like, my first watch was supposed to be a Santa Graph, you know, like sort by highest. Yeah, that's what
$1,000 is really a difficult
stretching it
entry point. But I have to say, there's this brand I always buy their stuff on a Kickstarter. They're called Angles watches.
Okay.
And their designs, I mean, it sometimes looks like pre-existing models, but they're fun, they're cool. I buy them, each time it's like $300, $400, $500, wear them a bit, and then I gift them to my kids or to my...
So you don't have to blow the whole budget. It's just, my point is that what would your pick be, right? So something from Angles, and then that's it?
Because there's not that many choice, to be honest, in that price point. If you want something mechanical, there's not that many.
No one said that it had to be mechanical.
But I want mechanical.
Okay.
I want mechanical.
And you would advise towards it as well?
I would, yeah. I mean, look, quartz watches are I mean, it's fantastic. Swatch is a great brand. I started collecting with Swatch.
Yeah, you can get an iron for like $200, $300.
But it's no longer something that excites me. I love the designs. I can definitely respect what the brand has done. It's no longer for me. $1,000. It's maybe a Baltic chronograph. The mechanical pieces, they're around 700. Also Baltic, they did some pieces with stone dials. Yeah. There's Forlan Mari who have the... But I don't know if this is
the thing is, I'm not asking for options. I'm asking what your pick is.
This is my pick.
Yeah. Give me like one watch or multiple watches, just like a pick. That's it. Here's $1,000.
I would think one.
Yeah, which one?
That's the thing.
Osama's blood is too blue, like his kandura.
You know what? I would say, but I don't know if it's $1,000 or a bit more. It's the Disco Volante from Forlan Mari.
I don't think it's $1,000. I think it's a little bit more.
Is Nomos within the $1,000?
No, range? I don't think there's much at $1,000.
Really.
Because that's the first thing that popped into mind.
Because I just go for a G-Shock range, man, and call it a day. You know, like I'm done.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, Forlan Mari, because fine, it's a quartz, but.
Mecha quartz.
Excuse me. It's a mecha quartz chronograph, but it looks like a nice watch, and it gives the aesthetic appeal of a high-end mechanical timepiece. Like that is basically what it's supposed to look like. But it's
Forlan Mari has really conquered and dominated, huh?
There's one I'll tell you. However, I think one of the coolest watches that came out this year is the Space One Baltic watch, which is, I think, at 3,000 euros. So it's triple what you just said. But damn, that watch is good looking, and had it had a big name on that dial, you would have added an extra zero to the price tag.
Yep.
It is amazing. So if we can hike up your minimum.
We're going there. We're going there. Don't worry. I just wanted to start somewhere tame.
Okay.
At 1,000, I think, because I have a Forlan Mari and it's a 500 Swiss franc chronograph or something.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it.
Looks like a Patek 1463 vintage.
Yes. It's actually quite dangerous to wear in Chicago because I almost got mugged for it.
So it's a vintage watch lover.
If you can pretend like you have no idea what the watch is, probably not worth stealing it.
Give me your watch.
No, nice watch. What is it? I don't know.
Okay.
Great. Great.
So with that, we'll move on to the next segment. Let's add another zero and see where it goes. $10,000, and this time we start with you, Osama. One watch or multiple, and if so, what? Thank you, Nawaf.
If you can get a Rolex, a good Rolex at retail, sure. Are we assuming you can get everything at retail?
Let's assume you can get yeah, okay. Dealer's choice.
I actually wouldn't buy a Rolex.
Go for it.
As one. I like dress watches, so if I can get.
No, I mean the door is really open. I mean,
yeah,
you've got like Omegas, JLCs, you've got Glasutes, you've got like
JLCs,
Blancpain.
Yeah. What I did before, I'd get a Blancpain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm following the exact. That's
so
because
just one watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One really good Blancpain.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Probably a Villeray.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So I would actually go vintage in this case, because at $10,000 you can get multiple very cool watches at incredible designs and great movement. You can get a 1950s Movado chronograph. You can get Zenith, Longines, you name it, Vacheron time-only pieces. You can get calendar watches from Record or Mateti. So I mean, you can really, for somebody who's fine with the vintage aesthetics or vintage sizes, because they're rather on the smaller size. Well, that said, we're going back to 35, 36 millimeter size. I think you can start having really good fun. You can even have Rolex Datejusts I mean, you can really start going to bigger brands, but you can really have fun.
But what would your pick be eventually?
I mean, I would definitely take a Movado chronograph, because I find them absolutely gorgeous, and it's like a mechanical vintage version of that watch you almost got mugged for in the first question. And you can have a lovely Omega Longines dress watch. So you can really have fun. Yeah.
Okay. My personal choice, if anyone cares, is
Yes.
a stainless steel sub with date, and I'm sticking to it because it does everything.
Yeah.
That I needed to anyways. Let's put another zero and see how it goes. Alex, why don't you kick it off?
100,000.
Of course, everything is in dollars right now.
And retail.
It could be vintage, no?
No, I mean, it's really your choice. I mean, like, if you want to talk about getting it at retail or getting it from the market, it's fine.
100,000, you can really start getting, I mean, obviously great things. I was going to say at retail, you could get any Journe chronomètre souverain.
I find them expensive at retail today. So, like,
try secondary market.
Yeah, I feel like you're getting your bargain.
I walked into that one. No, but see, like, that resale aside, right? Like, if I had $100,000, okay, and let's say, I don't know what can you get from Journe for $100,000 at retail? A Resonance?
When you're asking me,
a couple of years ago, Resonance was 100,000 francs.
Yeah. But like when you're asking me these questions, the Journe prices are so out that I'm not even thinking that.
You don't even know what retail is.
No, I know what retail is.
At what is it, 45,000, 50,000?
Yeah, see, to me that's expensive.
Tantalum,
to me that's expensive. Okay, like it was a bargain way back when. Okay, and you used to be able to compare it to
it was the entry level, yeah.
Right, exactly. So it was like a $17,000 watch, okay? Like any day of the week, if 10,000 probably in the market, right? But at retail, or retail minus, depending on who your retailer was, you'd get it around 15, 16, 17, maybe 18 $1,000. And to me, that was value, okay? And to see the same thing at 50 makes no sense to me. So like, even if I had $100,000 to spend on a singular Journe at retail, I probably wouldn't, okay? Because here it's not a question of building a collection. Here it's a question of building an investment. And I am not, and I don't think that this is what the conversation is.
No, but you can build a collection, and there's, just because Journe is hot right now, doesn't mean it's not a good watch. That everybody who's buying one is buying one for investment. I really don't think so. I know a lot of people who buy Journe because they love the Journe, and And if the price goes up, good for them. It makes them happy, but they're still not going to sell it.
$50,000 buying a Chrono Blue? I don't know, bro.
Just to get out of the Journe, because I feel like every podcast we do, there's something about Journe.
Well, he's always here, though. I mean, what are we going to do?
He's the Rolex guy now.
I tried.
No, but for 100,000, I think, I mean, there's so many choices that you can have, but I think for me, I would definitely get something from Breguet from the 80s, 90s.
Oh, you can have a lot of fun.
And you
Like
get,
what? Like what? Like, see, like.
So my what would I get? I would definitely the perpetual calendar chronograph.
Mm-hmm.
Which, and you would still have some cash left.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. No, like spend it. Go for it.
I would take. You can get a minute repeater, a beautiful 37 minute repeater, with the 24-hour indication with 3 different guillochages on the dial depending on the sub dial. That's less than $100,000. I think Breguet. I mean, beautiful stuff.
No, so you spent part of the budget on a chronograph perpetual Breguet.
Yeah.
What are you spending the rest on?
And then I have another probably 40,000 left. I could get either a jump hour or a Saltarello from Vacheron Constantin. Mm-hmm. Well, now the Saltarello is probably more than 40,000, but maybe a jump hour.
You're pretty close to the top
say,
end of the budget.
Maybe a yellow gold Mercator
Mm-hmm.
with the 2 compass hands, because they're so cool. And I think you can get them. We're still a bit over budget here, but something in that line, something of in the neo vintage.
I like how you've taken 100K and you've split it up to several watches, and I'm thinking of, can I get 2?
Yeah, no. I mean, see, that's
that's
the whole point. It can be just like a singular watch.
But
you can be like, yo, I want like a 5940 in platinum.
My point is, it's
Platinum
different kinds of thinking, right? So you have, like, you're looking at 6-7 watches that you can probably fit in, and you're looking at really nice watches, and that's one very valid collector mentality.
You can have $10,000 watches, right?
Versus,
like, I mean, or you can have a singular, or you can have like a 50-50 or 60-40 or 70-30. Split it any way you like, but you got to just allocate the budget.
I'm not going to, because of that whole podcast thing, I'm not going to mention any Journes, at least not on my end.
No, I want you to be honest. And if the honest answer is a Journe at retail, which one?
A Journe at retail.
And you don't even have to justify it, just like which one.
It's a bit side chatter, but it's difficult today for me to put a Journe into these questions, because it's...
You don't have to...
No, it's just... I'm just saying that the prices are not where I remember them to be. And the access...
We can have this conversation a week later and the prices won't be where we remember them.
I know, but I'm thinking outside of that. And I'm thinking if you were to go in with 100K, you can get a very nice Patek chronograph for that price.
50-70?
No.
Yeah, 50-70.
We're going back in...
I just personally don't like the 50-70.
51-70?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really? You prefer the 5170 rather than the 5070?
I don't like the 5070.
Which 5170 would you get? P? Blue dial with diamonds?
Yeah.
You're into diamonds these days and blue, huh?
Well, no, I just don't like the 5070.
Okay.
It's my least favorite.
So one watch, 5170p.
You can probably get a very nice chronograph. You can get
5170p is somewhere in the market at around 80-ish. So you got 20 left.
Okay. What if we take it down to another Patek chronograph? I'm not good with references, but a modern Patek chronograph. The one they currently make with the syringe hands. What's the reference?
I don't know.
Very nice watch.
I don't know the...
Very nice watch.
Check my references, yeah.
Okay. Well, Khaled will put it up somewhere.
Yeah, very nice watch. Syringe hands with the Arabic numerals. I'm guessing that's in the 60 range, 60, 70.
The secondary market.
So is that your choice?
Yeah, I would get that, and then I've had 30 or 40 left over. If I really wanted a tourbillon, yeah, you can get that beautiful Breguet tourbillon.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
yeah. In gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And there you have one chronograph, you have one tourbillon, you have like your collection building is ticking complications, so you have one of each, and then after that you can kind of expand or.
Since you seem to be on the roll, let's add one more zero and.
$1 million.
1 million.
I mean, like.
Now I'm playing in Journe territory.
Yeah, well, actually, I think you probably need to add one more zero to play in Journe territory with what Alex and Co have been up to these days. So. Let's start with you,
Definitely,
Osama.
I'm getting a
So-
resonance.
So. What? No,
Um,
5016.
No.
5016. I love that watch.
So when
I-
you said
Oh, wait.
when you were saying don't
15,
compromise. No,
50.
50.
The 5016.
5016.
The Patek.
Yeah.
It's for me. It could be a one-watch collection. that
So
watch.
we were having this discussion earlier, and when you mentioned don't settle, go for like the big one, the best one, and I was gonna be like, so Osama, just get the 6002 and forgo the 5016. But anyways, we'll
So-
come back to that.
So
'cause
we have a
it's-
lot of watch discussions, but he's not someone that I take as a mentor because I know his answers, and they
Yeah.
always get the most blingiest, expensive, 50 kilograms of gold on your wrist, and wear short sleeves, just walk everywhere. Like this, it's always his answer.
You can do that here. We
He
are
can.
in a, we are
He
in a,
seems to be consistent in his taste and
You
his.
can, but I know-
answers. Kudos to you.
and my collection reflects that.
Exactly.
No, at $1 million, I don't want to have one watch. I want to have.
Yeah.
If I'm building my.
Because
way
you're
through-
building, right? Like for
Yeah.
just
And I
bringing
think so
back the
far,
context, yeah.
we've been doing pretty well in expanding into everything, but with $1 million, I'm getting a Journe resonance.
Which one? Which generation?
I'm gonna go with the current production just because it's easier for me to think of. Once you start going into the older ones, then you're opening a big bag
Yeah.
of.
So just for context, are we talking retail or are we talking about market? Just
I'm
so
talking
we know how
retail.
much money is left.
I'm talking retail.
All right.
So, I'm just say
Like 200.
200,000.
There's no there at 200, honestly.
No, it's at retail.
I wouldn't buy it at retail.
The RQ. For me, it's one of the most beautiful modern watches.
At 200 though. You know, the thing is, like, I saw them at like after discount at like 30 something.
No.
40
You talk about the
something.
first generation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're worth $1 million a pop.
Yeah, okay, forget about what they're worth. The thing is, like, they were in front of me, and like at that price, I was like, yeah, like maybe I'll come back to this later. I wouldn't mind paying 50K. I wouldn't mind paying 60K.
Yeah, but
Perhaps
this is like
80.
20 years ago.
But at
Things
200,
have changed.
not 20 years ago.
Believe me,
like
too.
15.
No, 15 years ago, Resonance was already. I said let's not talk about Journe, but just one thing. Everybody thinks that Journe prices have just gone crazy
inevitable.
I'm
in
trying
2
to
years'
avoid
time.
it.
In 3 years, Journe prices have been going up constantly for the past 10, 11 years, with 2 big hikes. One was in 2020, and one last year. But it's not like a new phenomenon. End of the chapter. Please continue on your RQ.
I've been behaving. I've
Yeah.
been avoiding the Journe talk.
Yeah, but you want to buy a
He
RQ.
literally started it with like
No, but
a
I know,
resonance.
but I agree
The
with
RQ
you.
is a great watch at 200K.
It's a Resonance and a remontoir.
Yes.
Who else makes one? Nobody.
I wouldn't go for a tourbillon.
Yeah.
I just think the RQ,
Gift shop,
if you're getting one, is great, right?
Armin Strom.
Next to that,
Anyways,
Don't put that one. Please edit that.
I'm not throwing shade, okay? He was though. Okay. Resonance RQ. Okay, next.
Yeah.
800 left, Osama.
I know.
3 million dirhams. It's a lot of money.
Again, not my personal taste, but a perpetual chrono
From
the Patek.
Patek 5270.
Yeah, if you're building, I assume you're getting one at a 5270.
Not 5970. No, if you're building, the audience has no input.
I'm trying to no, because I'm basing my answers off of someone who's getting into
No, of
the
you.
watch world. Me is
Who's
very
getting?
different because
Journe.
no, well, I've a lot more experience. Like I've gone through several.
Okay, fine.
So-
Building.
So
All right,
someone building, you know, and
building.
fresh,
Okay.
you got to have some variation. Like if it was me, I would say 5004, 3970.
Yeah.
But if someone's fresh into the market, don't, you know, work your way.
Okay.
So you got a perpetual chrono from Patek.
So we're assuming that the Journe is at retail and the 5270 is at market.
Yeah.
So always odds stacked in your favor, and let's say you're about 350 deep.
You see, you can do a lot with a million apparently.
Yeah, there's still 650.
Could we say 100K to pamper your sales associates so they actually get you the watches?
Yes,
I
bribe
like
money.
that, bribery.
Yeah.
Bribe
I
money?
like that. That's smart.
The bribe guy. That's how he got his Journes. Okay.
Actually, I was bribed to buy them.
A different time.
350K. Yes. Langa. Datograph.
You should join us at some point. But
La-
yeah.
Langa Datograph.
It's taking too long, right? He just like Alex is like quick. Boom.
Langa Datograph.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first generation. 39 without the power reserve.
Vacheron. You can get.
Don't say American.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking more of complications. Tourbillon. Something with a tourbillon. That's a very nice tourbillon.
Yeah.
Vacheron?
I
The
would
overseas tourbillon with the
no.
whole skeleton dial. Oh,
Nah,
it's gorgeous.
malt skeleton.
Yes, yes.
The small size, the older
I love
one.
it.
Yeah, the balloon. Did you see the hot air balloon collection?
Yeah, I was saying, you know, I've put an alert on Chrono 24 on those,
Oh God.
and I think
This
in the
is-
past
this is who
5
I'm
or
up
6
against.
years, there has not been a single one.
Oh, 5078.
Repeater. Okay.
I think I would seal the deal. You've
Okay.
got
That's
looking
probably
back at
close
your
to the end
collection,
of
you've
the-
got almost every single major complication, save for a split second.
5078 because of size, not sound.
Oh, the sound
Both.
is good.
5178 is cathedral. I'm just saying.
Not
Good
everyone
advocacy.
likes a 5178 Cathedral.
They should.
No.
Most people are wrong. But anyways,
Thierry Stern was, no, Phillips Stern was not a fan of the Cathedral.
Really?
Yeah, he preferred the traditional.
nice.
Traditional.
Proof. All right.
What would I
Congratulations,
get?
Alex. You've just won $1 million.
So, I'm joining Osama here. The RQ for me is a phenomenally gorgeous watch. I love it in terms of design and techniques and mechanics. That's already 200. I would definitely get a 5016 Patek, perpetual calendar, minute repeater, tourbillon.
You just blew your budget.
No, that's 600.
600. I can
Yes.
get a $600,000 5016.
Yeah. At the Pingold.
Off camera, interesting discussions will happen
Yeah.
tonight.
Yes.
I can find you one. So that leaves me another
Bingo.
200. That leaves me another 200. That's where it gets complicated. Because what do you get? You get a Recep chronograph, which is, I find absolutely phenomenal.
The thing is, if you get the chronograph, you still have money left to spare.
Well, the chronograph is 150 francs, which makes about $200.
Yeah.
The Erostier from Vacheron, or one of the masks, which I found phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually still have another 100 left. A Rolex 6263 Daytona in yellow gold with a black dial. See, I'm not going only
The
for
applause, the applause.
independence, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would still need to borrow a bit more because if I want a masks and a 6260,
Now you gotta make a choice.
Yeah.
I would go for the LSTA.
Someone out there right now
you
with
know
$1
what?
million
I'll go for
is
the
just
LSTA.
like, come on, just tell me what to buy, Alex.
The LSTA or a mask, let's say that's about $100, which leaves me another 100. And you know what? I'll probably get a 8K06 because I think the retail was 80,000.
They don't exist anymore.
They don't exist anymore.
You can't do that. I
Maybe
would get a 1518 in steel.
I would get a 1518
Perhaps multiple
for one
times.
watch at $1 million. I would get a 1518. And okay, you know what? A David Kondo DC12 because I love that duality kind of with the differential, which goes back to the resonance.
Is it
It's not the
because
same
you're
thing.
wearing an MBNF today? Is it because you're wearing a legacy machine today that your mind is kind of like drifting in that direction?
No, bro. I mean, that's the kind. In the past years, I've been drawn more and more to these kind of technical accuracy and precision elements, like a resonance, like the remontoirs, anything constant force, the fusée change. I just love that. It's.
We should do another episode on regulation. I would love to.
Did you get in trouble for being late too many times?
No, you know, I live in Switzerland. I'm always 5 minutes early. Not at you guys here.
Hey, I was here on time.
Yeah, you live here. You came like 3 hours later.
All right. So, jokes aside, and maybe the numbers game aside, right? I think the core philosophy is you buy what you like, as long as you can afford it, but not necessarily only of that. But it has to be the best.
Quality is always paramount in whatever you get. It has to be. Because quality remains.
As long as you like it and you're not trying to impress your idiot friends.
One thing I've seen people do far too many times, and it always has the same outcome, is you go and you have a massive budget. You buy 8 amazing watches all at once. 6 months, you're going to get tired of all of them, and you're going to dump all
Who are your
of them.
friends? Like, how many times have you seen this happen?
I've seen it quite a few times. And not necessarily with friends, but I've seen, like, you're on Instagram, you see people's collections, because people buy these things, and the first thing they do is post 6 new incomings in a week. And you look at the collection, and it's like, okay, this is quite a massive acquisition in terms of how many. And they're all great watches, but 2 things that I quickly realize is the guy who's buying them has no idea what he's doing. He's just buying watches left and right. But you look at the collection, there's nothing that ties them together. It speaks nothing of them. It speaks nothing of the watches. There's nothing going on.
Can I ask you a question? And I know you wanted to wrap up, but why do you think that a collection needs to have some kind of common denominator where something ties the watches together? Can't you have like a totally eclectic taste and have an MBNF and a vintage Patek?
You could, but it also reflects that collector. Like he likes different things.
You calling me scatterbrain?
I'm not talking about you.
You calling Alex scatterbrain?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Adel Soprano.
there are people that have several different watches of different kinds, but you can tell that, like, when they buy them spaced out, you can kind of have a sense that it's a reflection of their journey, their taste, etc. But we're talking 10 watches all at once. There is no relation. I like to collect the stories. And so there's no story and relation between said owner and this 10, 20, 30 watches that he's buying all in one go. And so after a while, there's a lack of appreciation. Not a while, 6 months. There's a lack of appreciation. I'm bored. Next thing,
To be
dump.
fair, isn't that true because said person is usually of very well-off means and basically just
Of course,
like
they're well-off beans.
yeah, but like you dump a bunch of money into watches and you're like, oh, okay, this is really cool. I like everything, and like because you didn't, I don't know, save up or like yearn for it or lust after it long enough, that perhaps they don't have the same meaning, and perhaps you just like...
No, I don't think that there's a difference if you save up for it. You have to take time with what you have, what you just got, appreciate it, pick up what you like or don't like about it.
So be more mindful.
Yes, enjoy it and plan for your next one. Even though you can afford it today, don't go and buy all at the same time.
Digest
Yes.
what you just bought.
Yes.
Live with it.
Yes.
But
And
the
then-
market prices are changing so quickly.
You're
I've
well
been
off, you don't
shocked.
care.
Well, market prices is what? Depends if you're buying on, and not, once again, it's not everything's going up crazy prices on the secondary market. That's just like the 1% of the watches. And retail, well, they go up once a year. So you have time. And then, it's what, 2% here, 3% there. So like.
So,
I'll tell you a story.
okay.
2 scenarios.
I'm sorry, Khalid, we promised it would be like 15 minutes.
Yeah, he said 10 minutes.
I don't know.
I remember there was one guy, he started buying Journe watches before, this is pre-COVID. And he threw a ton of money into it, special dials all over the place. 6 months to a year in, everything he got, right out the door. And you can tell that when he was buying these things, there was no appreciation for the watch itself. It was just following, getting to the herd, doing everything. I think it would be different if he had time to digest, as you said. I've also met someone who has gone into buying 100 watches over a span of 2 years. And they themselves have said that after that period, now I'm starting to figure out what I like. Well, you've spent a lot of money trying to figure it out. If you just took your time instead of now consolidating into 20, it would probably save you a lot of money. So just take your time is my number one. Buy what you like, take your time.
And accept to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Because it's going to happen.
So I think with that, we'll wrap up this episode, and we'll talk about something some other time.
Buy more Jordans.
Buy more. Any final words other than buy more Journes from the Rolex guy?
Honestly, just buy as if you're the only person buying.
Yeah.
Love
Don't
it.
try to impress people.
Love it. Love it.
What does it say? There's this expression that says, don't spend money you don't have on things you don't want to impress people you don't like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
But we love watches. Just buy watches.
Buy watches, yeah.
And you will
just
never
buy the ones that you like.
Yeah. You're never
Yeah.
going to impress. No one can impress you anymore because you've seen so much.
I love watches, and even though I see some of the most beautiful watches in the world that show up once every 20 years and then go into another collection, I love watches.
But are you impressed by a sub-$1,000,000 watch today?
This is
Listen,
for
I told you
another
my
episode,
favorite-
guys.
I
This
told
is
you
for
my
another-
favorite watch
We're
of the
supposed
year
to be
was
wrapping up.
was
Fade to
Space One.
darkness. Fade to darkness.
Okay, Fade to Darkness.